Good evening. Sorry for the slight delay. For some reason, sometimes my phone doesn't register that it is going the right direction. So, welcome to the 14th episode of Rachel Pilcher Writing Workshops Facebook Live. My name is Rachel Pilcher, and tonight the topic is going to be, should you NaNoWriMo? So, if you're not quite familiar with what that is, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. And that always occurs in, I'm going to adjust this a little bit, there you go. That always occurs in November, and you have the entire month of November to write a novel. So, that sounds extremely intimidating, I know. I have never really succeeded in doing the entire NaNoWriMo, but what the goal is that if you go to NaNoWriMo, .org, which is NaNoWriMo.org, and excuse me, you can sign up to track your writing goals, and the point is that you write 50,000 words in the month of November. So I know many of you are probably going, 50,000 words in the month of November. You know, I might be able to do 50,000 words if it were October or March, but we have that little thing called Thanksgiving here in America, and sometimes it is kind of hard to get that in. But there are many people that discipline themselves well enough to be able to get through and write an entire novel in 1 month. So what you need to do is go on there. You can log in, sign up. There are all kinds of communities where they help you track your word count. They do all kinds of things. You upload it. And then at the end of the month, if you have reached your word count goal, you are considered a winner of NaNoWriMo. So there are things that you need to do, though, if you decide to tackle writing a novel in 1 month. The first thing is you have to decide ahead of time what you are going to write. So that means don't start November 1st and go, I think this story might sound good. I will try to write this. This is where a lot of times being a pantser does not pan out for you, because you have to be able to get a certain number of words every day to get through that. So you have to outline, which can be anything from just jotting down 30 ideas that you want to be able to focus on for each chapter for each day that you're writing. And you know, that could be anything, just kind of getting the storyline put together. There are plenty of tips on how to do outlining for NaNoWriMo, but you definitely need to prep by doing an outline ahead of time. The next thing that you'll need to do is figure out how many days you actually have available to do writing. So there are quite a few days of the month that you have besides the week of Thanksgiving. And I see my mother just joined. Hi, Mom. She just said hello. So if you wipe out the entire week of Thanksgiving, where you might be traveling, you might have the time off. I am going to drink a little bit of water here. You might be traveling, you might have time off. You will not want to include those in your 30 days. So basically you have 25 days to write 50,000 words. So you break that down, figure out the math, you will know how many days you have. And then definitely follow the message boards on the NaNoWriMo website, because they will give you encouragement, they'll give you hints of and tricks of what you can do to get that word count accomplished for the time, and start now. I know they've already started sending me emails to sign up, to start preparing, to get everything ready for NaNoWriMo. So definitely go on their website. And again, that is NaNoWriMo.org, NaNoWriMo.org, and get signed up for that. And I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just want to encourage you, if you want to try this, to go ahead and do it. Now, one of the things that you do need to think about, so these are some tips for success on NaNoWriMo. Don't give up. Don't don't get depressed if you feel like you're not meeting your goals. There are always times that you can make up your goals. So, just keep writing. And if you don't hit, 5,000 words a day or 2,500 words a day, just know that you might have a day on the weekend where you can sit down and write 4 or 5 hours worth of words. So just don't give up. Another thing that you need to make sure you do is don't try to edit as you go. If you edit as you go, that's going to make you nervous and it's going to cut down on your word count. So just keep writing. Just keep writing. Consider this a first draft. Don't think that whenever you have finished NaNoWriMo that you're going to be able to pull out your novel that you wrote in 1 month and say, hey, I want to sell this. There are many people that have created novels and been able to sell them after writing them in NaNoWriMo, but they used this as their first draft. They didn't try to just say, okay, I finished it, let's get it published. They edited, they had second drafts, they had third drafts, they had everything going. I see Rachel Rosales joined. Hi, Rachel. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. So, but make sure that that you don't think of this as I've hit November 30th and I'm done. Most novels are a little bit longer than 50,000 words. So you probably want to hit at least 75,000 to 85,000 words to get a full novel. So that's going to take some adding. That's going to take some getting more details down. That's going to take not repeating yourself a lot. So, you have to make sure that you treat this. I keep repeating myself on that because you have to consider that this is just a first draft. It's not something that you're going to be publishing right away. So if you are going to do NaNoWriMo, I strongly hope that post on here. Let us know what your plan is. If you want to have us keep track of your goals, we can do that. The next episode, this is going to be a very quick episode here. The next episode is going to be on November 4th. And I will probably be, I always try to start the month of November off thinking I'm going to do NaNoWriMo, and usually about the first week I'm like, well, I've written 4,000 words in 1 week. I'm probably not going to hit the 50,000 in 3 more weeks, but I'm going to challenge myself to write significantly more than I normally do during the month of November, and I would like for you to as well. So episode 15 is going to be talking about my writing process. And I'm going to try to stick to my writing process, the goal, the ideal writing process that I have, beginning with the month of November. Actually, I'm going to try it this next week. We'll see what happens. But, so, November 4th, Sunday, November 4th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you right here on Facebook Live, and we'll talk about my writing process and see how I'm doing. So definitely, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section. Many of you are probably going to pick this up on the replay. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely pick that up on the comments. I will answer any questions that you have. I will make comments. If you wish for me to make a comment on your post, I'll still do that, but I look forward to talking to you soon, and good luck if you're going to do NaNoWriMo. And if you're just now hearing about it and you're interested, don't forget NaNoWriMo.org. So that's NaNoWriMo.org. Sometimes spelling is hard whenever you're doing it off the top of your head. But I wish you a great afternoon and enjoy it. If you're in North Texas, hey, we've had 2 days of sunshine. It's amazing. So get out, enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye.